Hello there, and welcome to this edition of Citizen Academy's Game Commentary, where I discuss various concerns, points of interest, and all kinds of other cool stuff about Star Citizen. Now, before I get started, I would like to give a huge congratulations to NASA, Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Lab, and the Southwest Research Institute for their incredible success with the New Horizons Pluto probe. And you can see Pluto and its moon Charon in the background right here. These are just absolutely amazing images. So let's get going. In this commentary, I would like to address some concerns that people have had regarding certain issues they have with Star Citizen. Because I read the online forums for the game, 3 or 4 of them, and I see these concerns popping up over and over again, and it's really beginning to get on my nerves. So I want to address these issues and just get them cleared up once and for all. Issue number 1. Isn't Star Citizen really expensive? I see this so many times I've lost count. And in a way, I can understand why people have that point of view, because they go on to the RSI website and they see all these spaceships that cost $300-$400, maybe $600, and they think, my God, this is the most expensive computer game ever created by mankind. Now, I realize that a lot of you out there watching this video already know that Star Citizen is not very expensive, but there are a lot of people who still think it is. So I want to take care of this right now. So let's compare how much it costs to buy Star Citizen versus how much it costs to buy other AAA-rated computer games. In other words, games that are just of the pinnacle of computer development technology, just absolutely phenomenal computer games. So here's a little chart I made, and it's got a lot of games on here, which I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with, have spent a good portion of your lives playing these games. For myself, I have spent a great deal of time playing Skyrim. I love that game. Anyway, you can see here they range from around $25 to $60. So, how does Star Citizen compare? Well, here you are. You can get into Star Citizen for around $45 to $60, depending on what ship you buy and various other options. Now, what some people might be thinking is, well, yeah, okay, it's relatively not very expensive, but isn't CIG going to charge a monthly subscription fee? The answer to that is absolutely not. That $45 to $60, that's it. That's all you need to spend. Now, a game like Elite Dangerous, down there at the bottom, it costs around $60 to get into the game. That is a subscription-based game. It's, I think, $12 to $15 a month to subscribe to Elite Dangerous. You can plainly see from this chart that Star Citizen is not very expensive. Now, about those really, really expensive ships I mentioned before, those can be purchased with earned in-game credits. So basically, they don't cost you a penny. So all you need to do is buy yourself what's called a ship package. And let's go over really quickly what that is, just for those who don't know. A ship package includes a game character, in other words, you in the game, a ship, and a hangar. Now, there are various ship packages that come with various ships, different options, and so on. But in general, a ship package will include the game, Star Citizen, Squadron 42, which is a sort of standalone game, but it is also related to Star Citizen. Now, Squadron 42 in and of itself is going to be a AAA-rated computer game. So if you figure Star Citizen, a reasonable price for that would be, say, $40, $50, and Squadron 42 as a standalone game, another $40 to $50, you're talking anywhere from $80 to $90 worth of games for only around $50 or so. Now, the package also comes with some UEC credits to spend in the Star Citizen universe, a couple of months of insurance for your ship, a module pass for Arena Commander, the alpha access and beta access for the game, and lots of other cool stuff. And if you would like more information about how all this works with all these ship packages and whatnot, there is a beginner's guide series, a 10-part series I've created, where you will learn tons and tons about the game. And on the RSI website, where they sell these ship packages, I wanted to show you just a really quick little sample here of the a ship called the Aurora MR, which is a very nice beginner ship to start out with in the game. And you can see right there, for the ship package, only costs you $40. And the other module passes, of which there will be about 2 or 3 for $5 each, that comes to around $55. And that's it. That's all you need to spend. So it's not an expensive game. All right, now another comment that I see very frequently on the online forums is something along the lines of, how can they get away with selling ships for hundreds of dollars when they already have enough money for the game? It's like they're saying, how dare they keep on raising money for the game when they already have millions upon millions of dollars right now? So why don't they just stop selling stuff? So the question you have to ask is, well, have enough money relative to what exactly? So let's compare the cost of other AAA-rated computer games versus the current money that CIG has raised for Star Citizen. So again, here's another handy-dandy little chart of some currently really popular computer games. And I got this information from Wikipedia. They have a page on there that gives like the top 10 or top 20 most expensive computer games ever created. You can see there, Destiny, $500 million. That is amazing. All the way down to Call of Duty, $50 million. So let's see where Star Citizen fits in all this. So as you can see here, as of the recording date for this video in July of 2015, CIG has raised a little bit more than $85 million, which puts it near the bottom of this list. Now, if you consider that Star Citizen is going to be much bigger than any of these games, as far as the actual physical size of the game, which may be around 100 gigabytes, and also by that I mean the immersive experience, the fidelity, the detail, the storylines, the history of the Star Citizen universe, the incredibly realistic spaceships and cities and space stations, and in so many ways bigger and better than any of these games listed here. And also, if you consider that you're actually getting 2 AAA-rated computer games. So if you take those things into account, a current cost of $85 million really isn't that much. And they have raised that much through crowdfunding since October 10th of 2012, which has been around 2 years and 9 months. Now, Star Citizen is supposed to be released in early 2017, which is about a year and a half from now. So let's say in that time, they double that to $170 million. That still puts it around the mid-range of this list. So for those who say, well, they've already raised enough money, they don't need it anymore, they should stop sales of their ships right now because they already have enough money. Well, 1, they really haven't raised that much money. 2, people who say that have no idea what the future plans of CIG are for the development of Star Citizen in the first place. So from an outsider's point of view, $85 million might be more than enough because they simply don't know what the plans are for Star Citizen. But for somebody who's actually working on the game, they might see the $85 million and simply hope that that might be enough. So there you are, a short little video that I wanted to put out there to put to rest some concerns that people have about Star Citizen. If there's anything about this video that has piqued your interest, please leave me a comment. And if you really want to show support for Citizen Academy, please click on that little red subscribe button down below. Until next time, this is Citizen Academy, wishing all of you fame and fortune in the verse.